Talk. I can smell you.
Nice. Hold on, because it's, let me adjust this. All right. Hello and welcome to another edition of Inside the Lanes. Today, we're gonna have 2 ball comparisons for you. I'm gonna let Andrew tell you what balls we're throwing today.
All right, guys, Andrew here. What we're gonna be throwing today is a combination of the Hammer Pure Envy and the Brunswick Beyond Infinity. Both have a little bit of HK22 cover stock mixed in there. It's a hyperkinetic 22. I've heard a lot of good things from the Brunswick brands with the HK22 cover stock forms, and I've heard they're pretty good. We're gonna give them a shot and we'll see how they roll. Our Hammer Pure Envy is a hybrid cover stock, and our Brunswick Beyond Infinity is gonna be our pearl cover stock.
Right after this.
All right, guys, Andrew here. So now that I've thrown both the Brunswick Beyond Infinity and the Hammer Pure Envy, you know, combination of 2 different cover stocks, this one being the hybrid, this one being the pearl, and they both have HK22 in there. This is a matte finish 2000, probably with a little bit of lane shine with the amount of time I've thrown on it. And then this is a 1500 compound finish from Brunswick. I gotta say, throwing these 2 bowling balls, they're really nice. They work well with each other. They go really well down the lane. This one's got a little bit of an earlier read. It's still got an aggressive back end though. And with our Beyond Infinity, this is gonna be a good transitional piece, but I can say anything I want to right now. However though, let's throw it out on the lanes and that'll give you a better idea of it. So, I'm gonna throw the Hammer Pure Envy, and then I'm gonna throw the Brunswick Beyond Infinity right behind it. So that was the Hammer Pure Envy, again, with a hybrid reactive cover stock. It's still semi-clean through the fronts and has a soft back end, but very aggressive. When I say soft, it's very, very aggressive off the back. It's just my version of saying soft is it's smooth. It's not as boomy. However, though, do not get me wrong. This ball makes a lot of traction and hooks hard. Okay, next ball, Beyond Infinity. Those 2 hooks so much off the back end, especially when you get it up 10, but pretty good. Definitely have to move a little bit to try and get them in the same, or in the pocket at least. So again, we're gonna make a move here. This time we're gonna go to 3rd arrow to 10. Yeah. I gotta say, that ball is gonna look good on fresh throwing it in that zone. That's for sure. That Beyond Infinity is gonna be a really good pearl for me, I think. Here we go with the Pure Envy. Same spot. I'm gonna have to get a little softer with the hand so that way it doesn't read too much, but we'll see. Yeah, I did miss right though, but definitely jumps off the friction. Oh, shoot. All right, try it one more time. That's a little better. Yeah. I do like the Pure Envy in that area, but I think the Beyond Infinity would be better in that particular zone, simply because it's got a little bit of a stronger entry angle for me. And again, I'm talking about this on fresh. I'm not saying that it's gonna be the same way on burn, but on fresh, this is what I've got. And obviously, the Pure Envy is just gonna get better and better as I move further and further left. So now, fourth arrow, got to get around it a little more. Yeah. Yeah. Change my hand position a little bit from being more up the back, okay, to a little bit more around the side. And by doing that, the ball saw the lane a little bit earlier, but it really, really turned the corner once it saw the back end of the pattern. Little tweaks in your hand, folks, make the biggest difference in the world when it comes to giving yourself the right ball reaction. Okay, same shot now, Beyond Infinity. That's crazy. Crazy. Because of how clean the Beyond Infinity was, and also the fact that I got it probably about 2 boards out earlier than the Brunswick, or than the Hammer Pure Envy. Definitely saw that friction just ever so slightly sooner, and that's why you saw it hook a little bit more and leave me that nice little 9-pin. So, all right, now I'm gonna move left one more time, and we're gonna throw the Envy right here. Then we'll go back to the Beyond Infinity. It's a little in, but wrap 10. It's definitely a little in. It saw the oil and it held for the most part, because if this was a flatter pattern, I promise you that ball was Brooklyn because of how much I missed in. The nature of being a house shot. Yeah, it looks like we got a little bit of a jam. We'll be right back after these short messages. And we're back to the action here. We got 6 back up and running. Once again, we're gonna throw this in between 4th and 5th and get this a little right at 10. That's on 10, but it's good. So, once again, Hammer Pure Envy looks really, really good down the lane. You can play this ball from multiple parts of the lane. All right, try the Infinity here. All things considered, I'm very impressed that hooked. That actually looked really solid, okay? I thought I was gonna see a little bit of length right there from my last couple of shots that I've thrown in that particular area, but that ball read up really nicely when it saw the end of the pattern and just flipped. Wow. Okay, I'm impressed. All right, guys. Now that I've thrown these 2 bowling balls, I have to say they both look really, really good. I like how clean the Brunswick Beyond Infinity is going down the lane. It gets through that head oil really, really well. And then once it sees the friction down lane, it's very, very responsive. It does exactly what your hand tells it to do. Same thing I have to say for the Pure Envy. It does that same exact concept, you know, except with the Pure Envy, what I see out of it is it's a little bit cleaner, or it's not as clean as the Brunswick Beyond Infinity. It chews up the oil in the mid lane a lot better and is a little bit smoother, but still just as aggressive off the back end. So I really like these 2 balls. Feel like they're gonna complement each other well. They're gonna stay in my bag for quite a while. And I'm looking forward to shooting a lot more ball review videos with you guys. Again, for those that are wondering, my base layout's gonna be a 60 by 4.5 by 40. All right, guys, this is Andrew. Until next time.